Ocha kiniba nita Oshun. Cheke, cheke, cheke. Nita iya. Ire were were. I was in a dark room. There was a stream of water through the middle. White candles around it. People dressed in white. It was a ritual. They shaved my head. This dream came to me numerous times, each time revealing more details. Go to Brazil, Siana. Go to Brazil. Find your calling, find your voice, find your teacher, find your shaman. And so I went to Brazil. I learned more about the indigenous practice that was sacred and saved and preserved there by the African slaves. Ifa. I found my calling, owned my voice, sat at the feet of teachers, assisted priest and priestess, and I knew. I knew I was destined to be them. I got back to Los Angeles, found an Ifa community, practiced Ifa, committed myself to the temple, knowing that that was just the beginning. After receiving divination readings and sharing my dream, it was confirmed that I was supposed to be initiated as an Iyanifa Olorisha, Oshun Priestess. Don't walk, run. Don't walk, run to initiation. My spirit kept whispering to me, and so I did. I didn't have the funds for my initiation, for my ceremony, or my pilgrimage to Nigeria. So I started a GoFundMe campaign. I was able to raise over $5,000 from my community, from my tribe, from my family. So I got my ticket, surrendered fear, and I trusted that everything was going to work out in my favor. February 4th, 2017. I cannot go. Let me go. I cannot go. We hear screaming on our connection flight from Paris to Nigeria. It was a Palestinian prisoner who they were deporting. The passengers on the plane were afraid. The screaming didn't stop. They asked the police officers that were on the plane to just escort the guy off the plane and maybe put him on a more secured flight. The police officers refused. So the passengers continued to advocate for themselves. Some might call this a peaceful protest. As they were advocating for themselves, I look outside of my window, and there's a line full of police officers with riot gear on. Before I know, they rush onto the plane and start aggressively arresting 5 passengers. All they were doing was speaking their truth. And I want to add, all of those passengers that they arrested were Black. You may ask, how is this relevant to the topic of ritual? Well, unfortunately, a continuing ritual for law enforcement has been to wrongfully arrest, shoot, and kill Black people. This was eye-opening for me to experience firsthand. And such a huge message at such a pivotal time. Here I am on a plane, going back to where my ancestors came from, and at the same time, experiencing the mistreatment and oppression of my people. This confirmed my journey and solidified why I made the decision to be initiated and why it was necessary for our freedom, liberation, awareness, and growth. The only way for us to break free from the chains that have been placed upon us hundreds of years ago and handcuffs now, to decolonize our minds, uplift our community, and heal our emotional trauma that we carry from slavery, is for us to go back to where we came from, learn our history, and embrace our culture and our roots. We call that in Africa Sankofa. I have arrived. I am safe. It's dark. I go to sleep. I wake up, study with the chief, eat, and wait. And wait, and wait. I close my eyes, fall asleep. It's hot. I'm woken up. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Drums. Who are the drums for? The drums are for you, they responded. The ritual has started. I'm in all white. I'm outside. The people are singing. The drums are thumping. I'm dancing. I'm moving in ways I've never moved before. This is not me. I'm channeling ancestral energy. They say I was in a trance for hours. And this is when the breakthrough happened. They sat me down on a stool and they prayed over me. And as they prayed over me, they started shaving my head. In this moment, I was dying. In this moment, I knew I will never be the person I was again. That in this moment, I'm shedding all of the attachments that I had that no longer serve me. The next day, I'm woken up by the priestess with an Ide bell. It's an Oshun bell to call on the Orisha. Oshun, pray. Oshun, pray. See, they start calling me the name of the goddess to remind me who I am now. Oshun, pray. They give me a spiritual bath. Oshun, pray. They start painting my head. Oshun, pray. They start painting my face and my neck, and they do this day after day after day for 7 days until my entire body is painted. On the 3rd and the 7th day, we do a procession out in the community. We're singing and we're praying. People come out of their homes. They don't know me at all. I'm from a different place. They come out of their homes and they give me reverence and they hug me and they give donations and offerings. It was a celebration for them too, that I came home. I came back with a blueprint for my life. I spent 7 days in a stone hut with no windows on a wooden mat with my own thoughts. Now, I don't have any more roadblocks, or at least I see them before they come to me. And most importantly, now I know what my life purpose is and what my mission is here. Without exploring what my ancestral tradition was, without seeing the beauty of Africa and African spirituality, I wouldn't know the heights that I could reach as a Black woman. Now I have instructions. and clear guidance for being my higher self. So now, I share my story. I speak my truth. I live my story. And I express my truth. And most importantly, I stand for my ancestors, the ones who were slaves and the ones who were priests. And that is my ritual.